I'm Courtney with Leafreport, and today I'm here in the Nanocraft CBD office in San Diego, California. And I have Stefan, the CEO and co-founder with us. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great.
How's you guys here?
Thanks for having us. So Stefan, tell us a little bit about your company and its history.
So Nanocraft, we came up with the concept about 4.5 years ago, my partner and I. And the reason why we came up with the concept is my mom has epilepsy, and I've firsthand seen how CBD can affect someone in my life, and to see the results and the change that it's caused has been very detrimental to my life and beneficial. When we started the company, we wanted to basically tackle all of our core values, which was number one, love to help people, number two, love to give back, and number three, we like to promote a healthy lifestyle. And so the concept of the company has always been to do that, to do exactly that. So we're a very much health-oriented company. We like to, we sponsor professional athletes, and the foundation of the company was always built around that.
Tell us about the range of products and the highlights of each product family.
Well, I believe now we have about 16 different SKUs, and we have a wide range of SKUs, all for different things. For example, we have waters here, so we have a couple different SKUs of water. Now, these are performance waters. One's for recovery, one's for energy, but no added sugar, so they're all still very much healthy waters with no added unhealthy ingredients. We have our day, we have our night, we have our pure, we have powders, we have soft gels, and we have a wide range of topicals as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What's your best-selling product, and why do you think it does so well?
Our best-selling product is probably our night drops. It actually is our night drops. The reason why is because it's, number one, very effective. It's infused with melatonin, lavender, passion flower, 5-HTP, and other compounds to promote sleep. We find that this is actually my favorite product. I take this almost every night. I sometimes have trouble sleeping. So, we found that, the synergistic effect with adding different compounds to CBD has been very beneficial to a lot of our products. So this is our number one. Our number two is actually that topical right over there.
This one right here?
Yes. So this is our CBD pain stick, which actually we call our muscle and joint stick now. And this product has been extremely beneficial for people with pain, arthritis, anti-inflammatory. That's been probably our biggest seller as a topical.
Oh, nice. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And what sets you apart from the other companies and brands, and what makes you unique?
Well, it's hard for me to speak on what the other companies do and how they implement their processes, so I'll just speak on what we do. Number one, our packaging attention to detail. Ever since we came up with the idea of building this company, it's always been to provide value to our customers. It's not slap a label on something and just try and make as much money as possible. It's the opposite. How do we impact someone's life as much as possible from the ground up? So we start out with partnering our farms in Colorado. We implement some of the best technologies to be able to make our products, and we use we partner with scientists and professional formulators to figure out the best possible product for each use. As mentioned before, we have our night, we have our day, we have our pure. So depending on what time of the day it is and what implementation you're looking to use CBD for, we have different products. Another thing too, our soft gels are nano-emulsified, meaning that the particles are broken down up to 100 times, so it becomes more bioavailable for your body. So a lot of times when people take drops or other different CBD products, a lot of it actually flushes through your body. So nano-emulsification allows the process of the oil to absorb in your body a lot more effectively.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And please tell us about your manufacturing process.
So, as mentioned, our farms are located in Colorado. From there, they are basically CO2 extracted, and then we use a process called chromatography. And all of our products, we utilize broad spectrum oil, meaning that there's no THC. It's very important for us, especially the fact that we do sponsor and partner with a lot of athletes, a lot of Olympic athletes as well. So being drug tested is something that's very important for people. So we like to make sure that process is very much, we're on top of that process, and we can't have any mistakes with that.
Yeah. How do you ensure the product's quality, purity, and cleanliness?
Well, we have 4 different testing processes throughout the entire process, from seed to shelf. Once the product is grown and extracted, we have the dry weight, which we actually do a test result on there. There's a few big box retailers where we actually got accepted into. And so we're required to have those tests, and it's good for us to know every step of the process that the product is being tested to make sure it's effective and it's going through the protocol, which is the highest protocol we can possibly get. So from there, after the oil is extracted and through the CO2 and chromatography, we test it again. And then once it's formulated with the additional components, such as the carrier oils and the night has additional ingredients as well, we test it again. So there's 4 different processes where we test, and that can be also, we have QR codes on all of our products. They can be scanned, so people can actually see these tests on the site.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What is your transparency policy?
Well, our transparency policy, as mentioned, is the QR codes. I think it's very important that people know what's in each product, and in doing so, they're able to scan each product no matter where they're at. So, this is something we just implemented in our products, and I think it's very, very important for transparency for people to look at the potency, to look at the pesticides, to make sure they're actually getting something that's pure and something that's as effective as possible for them, and so they know what's being put in their bodies.
What are your recommendations for the beginner user? Someone who has heard about CBD and is wondering where to start, is worried about legalities, efficacy, or safety issues.
Well, I would say number one is education. There are a few different sites such as Leafreport that have great educational tools. We also have them on our site as well to talk about what is CBD. Well, I know the top 5 reasons according to a poll I did of 160,000 people are pain, anti-inflammation, anxiety, stress, and insomnia. So being that said, there's many different resources to be able to basically educate yourself on each specific case. And there's actually studies that have been done. So I think number one is research on the different products that you're taking.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us or the user?
Well, so one other thing is, a lot of people, when they try CBD, my experience, everyone has different endocannabinoid system, meaning that they have different responses to CBD. So there's no one size fits all. And I think that's very important for users to know, because a lot of times people will take, the suggested use and maybe it's effective for them, maybe it's not, maybe you need less, maybe you need more. So when you try a CBD product, I recommend to definitely, give it some time, allow it a couple of weeks to get in your system to see actually how it responds. And a lot of times, maybe you need a higher dose, maybe you need a lower dose, but I recommend just trying the different products to figure out what works best for you.
Yeah. Well, it's been great talking with you, and thank you so much for having us here today.
You're welcome. Thank you.